Y'all, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. Baby, Nicki Minaj has all of us in a tizzy. This week, Miss Minaj joined Erica Kirk on stage for the Turning Point convention. And baby, she not only turned the point, she is turning heads, turning wigs, turning our opinions, turning sides, turning ties, turning it up, and turning it out. Listen, is it MAGA Minaj? MAGA Minaj? I did not think this would be in the 2025 timeline at all. MAGA Minaj? She not Nicki no more. She is Onika. Ain't even Onika. This is Annika to me. Annika. 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 Flex, you still gathering. Let me tell you something.
No, I already gathered. I'm just waiting, child, because you know what I said prior. I had to apologize to Milan too, child. He said exactly. That's all.
Listen, here's why I am when it comes to Nicki Minaj. It is clear and it's very evident that she is in support of the Republican Party, which at this point in 2025, if you are in support of the Republican Party, you are in support of MAGA. There's no way to shake it, bake it, quake it, unrewrite it. We not going. I'm not playing that game. Okay, I'm just not playing that game. She clearly is showing what side she is currently on right now. Right now, immediately, does it break my heart? Yes, it does break my heart. It does break my heart as someone who has followed Nicki Minaj since 2008. I became a Barb in 2008, and I followed her up until now. Right, and my understanding of who she was someone who was not only in support of the LGBTQ plus community and not only a representative for us because she came out as bi. Remember, she was doing that in the beginning. Remember, she was claiming she was equal too in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But she's also someone, most importantly, who has benefited a lot from the gays, from the lesbians, from the trans, from the queers, from the bis, from the non-binaries. And so to see her align herself with people, a mission, and a movement that is the antithesis of all of that is disheartening. It is. However, my stance on it is I never signed up for the bitch to talk to me about politics anyway. I signed up for a Hot 16. You know what I'm saying?
Or 28.
Or 28. Going back to Kaya, you put your trust in a stupid how you figure.
Well, and a lot. Yeah.
I always came for the music. What you say?
What happened to this Nicki?
Do you have any thoughts?
What happened to that Nicki? What happened to that Nicki Flag?
She was literally.
What happened to the Nicki that was on stage at Tidal years ago screaming, saying, if you don't wind up with a Melania, don't wind up like them. Don't be like them.
So I think
what happened to that? Honestly, and I'm gonna turn it over to you, Flex, what I think has happened, and it's very unfortunate. I think some sort of way in Nicki's mind, she has been alienated from the community, right? She done fell out with Jay-Z. She throwing shade to Beyonce. She not cool with none of the rap girls. Hip hop has given her a hard time. BET at one point was giving her a hard time. She spoke out about her home being swatted, and she felt like nobody did anything. So I think for her, the solution was, if the side that I was on isn't protecting me, if the side I was on is not protecting me, is not serving my best interest, let me go to the side that will.
You ate. It's nothing I can say.
And this is also the part that kind of disheartens me about her doing this. I honestly feel like it's not even about her, and it may be, it's not even about her really believing MAGA's mission. I believe she feels some sort of way that the Democratic Party, Kamala Harris and them didn't call on her or didn't pick her or didn't use her when they were campaigning. They called on the Cardi B's, they called on the Megan Thee Stallions, they called on everybody else, and she wasn't present. The Jay-Z's and all of that. And so I feel like she is searching for power and support in a community. And I feel like with everything she's been doing this year, the answer was, let me go to the other side that y'all now on. That's what it feels like, which
That's what
is
it is.
even more disheartening.
Yeah.
It's even more disheartening. I went on her. I was on X today, just scrolling, updating myself about the story, and to see the amount of Barbs that I know firsthand have supported her with their tweets, with their pages, with their social media campaigns, have stood in line, have been on the internet swinging for her. To see them getting blocked by her, to see them getting attacked by other Barbs just because they have an opinion that is not in line with Nicki and all of the other people who are choosing to support her. It is very disheartening. And it's like, did you love me as a Barb because I loved you and I supported you? Or was it that I was just a fan and I was buying stuff? Because now that I'm not singing your praises and I'm not in alignment with what Nicki is saying, I'm against her. Or, it's a very disheartening thing to see the fan base so divided.
Mm.
What say you,
Yeah.
Flex?
The thing is, I was actually trying to look and see, excuse me, what's Nikki's like support demographics when it comes down to race. Um, is it blacks? You're like, is it really us? Because it can't be. If she decided to say in so many words, fuck everything y'all over there fighting for and standing on, boys gonna be boys, and I'm over here paying me this check. I'm working. And it's just so unfortunate that we choose the love of money. And that's why I made the statement to say that if I was to get a Republican call from MAGA for a check, it depends on how I handle myself when I go. I would most definitely say I'm I'm not of either party, but I am for the Democrat people because I am for everyone being offered a fair, like it's a way that you could be in it without being in it. It's just,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's kind of like she's basically saying, y'all could just kiss my ass because y'all playing in my face. Like you said, you trying to replace me with Cardi B, and y'all already know that that's no competition for me. That's how she feel. You trying to now replace me with Doshi and Doja. Y'all are trying to replace me. Y'all are waiting for the next individual to take my spot. Y'all know Nikki is serious about her spot. So just like you said, Oliver, she made a strategic idea. She had a plan. She said, you know what? I'm gonna show them. Because Taylor Swift, her spot is not threatened. Katy Perry, her spot is not threatened. Okay? You got guys over there, Teddy Swims up. I don't know what side who is on, but I know that when you are predominantly white based and you cater to, pop culture and that, let me tell you something, those women are going to make sure that their daughters still with their pink hair and their bang, they're going to be maybe Europeans, but the concert is still going to be filled.
I mean, let's look at all the black people who voted Republican this last election. So I don't think necessarily she's going to lose a whole bunch of
Mm-mm.
fans and followers. Like, I
She
don't think
just
she's
lost.
necessarily canceled.
She just lost a handful of the black culture. But who cares? We don't even have our own self together. Beat Black Lives Matter.
I haven't heard nothing from Black Lives Matter in some years.
They're going to prison.
Oh my God.
We got to look that up because that need to be next week. She may be going to prison. Who got us? I'm not gonna get too much deep into this, but we don't even got us. We hate ourselves. We hate each
But
other.
and I hear you, Flex. I hear you, and I agree with you 100%. But when have we ever seen the Republican Party treat a black woman right, other than Condoleezza Rice? Condoleezza, the only one that went over there and made it out alive. They used
They
Omarosa
needed
and was gonna throw her in Sing Sing when she started talking. Now, what's the other girl name? The other black girl, Candace, is that her name?
Candace.
Candace, that be she the black girl Republican that be over there. Now
That
now
was
she
just
at odds with the people. So, Nikki, you all about this trying to do this stuff for the queendom,
It's the queen
And a
job.
crown that honestly cannot be argued is already yours. And I
Yeah.
personally feel like she's playing into being a pawn for their mission. And when they are done, they're going to be done and they're going to move on to the next thing. And now she has burnt a bridge with a group of people that potentially she may not be able to cross back. And does she care? She may not.
And you know what
And,
pissed me off, Oliver?
and I also want to say too, I don't want to get into necessarily demonizing her for her political views, right? We live in America. Everybody got an opinion. Everybody is entitled to that opinion and their political views, right? If that's how you
Mhm.
feel, that's just how you feel. I just feel like with her being so adjacent to so many communities that MAGA and the Republican Party are against and their mission is against, the that's where the feelings of being disheartened come from and stem from. Is that I don't want to
Yeah.
necessarily beat up on a black woman for saying this is what she believe in. You know, girl, that's what you believe in it.
She's doing in the name of Christianity.
Candace Owens, there we go. Thank you.
Candace Owens. Yeah. Nikki is doing all of this in the name of Christianity.
Was it
So
Christianity when she said she was gonna kick culture teeth in? Did Jesus tell her to say that?
and so that's why they saying that, they're trying to troll and say, hey, I made the status about the gay. Did you get that clip where they said that she said
I
something
saw
about the
that and
gay?
I went up and down her timeline to see if I saw it and I did not see it on her
So they said
page.
that was AI. As far as her saying boys being boys, she already know that the masses is going to agree with that. Everybody is not cool with transitioning. People want people to be controlled and do things according to the American law or according to, the laws that's been placed for centuries.
And if that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
Because she know a lot of people gonna back her, even a lot of older people.
However, understand how you saying this with this group of people on this type of stage makes this large group of people who have supported you, who have stood in line, who have bought records, who have streamed millions of times, how that makes them feel.
Nicki Minaj, shout out. Cardi B, crash out. No, I'm thinking about. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about Tokyo Tony, but she was on Nicki Minaj ass more up. I know that listen, y'all, it's about money. Come on, y'all. Wake up, class. It is about money, power, and respect. That's all this thing has always been about. These individuals care about their homes. I just realized that I got about 20 something thousand people watching my story only because of some drama. Normally it's not that high. I said, what if I was one of those individuals who did not care about, love, peace, joy, happiness, the fruit of the spirit? What if I was one of these individuals who just get up here and just slander people all day and talk about celebrity gossip all day? My platform would significantly be rising, even though I would not be in a good light. It just, anytime I talk about anything, people eyes will be on me. I don't want that for myself. But there are individuals who don't give a damn. And they want that spotlight. They want that spot regardless of how much it takes. And that is what's going on. And I'm going to always say this: what is it for a man to profit the whole world and lose his
To
soul?
lose his soul.
And lose his soul. And some people's souls, my dears, are lost. Because I
We
get that
can't
you're
take this
going,
world with us into heaven because he
I get
balling
that
it up
you're
and throwing it in the
going.
garbage anyways.
Anyway, so my thing is, I will always be for the oppressed people. That is my job. I will always be for the homeless, the shut in. That's my heart. It's never going to change. So I can't get with a platform who do not want equal rights for everyone, who wants the control. Because y'all are pro Christian and y'all probably will get rid of the Muslims.
When did y'all ever see Jesus tell somebody they can't or you can't or none of this or this or none of that? Jesus ain't
Jesus
teach
was,
none of that.
and then was storming
Ain't
offered,
none
my
of that in
girl.
red when I open up the Bible. None of it.
Nikki is alleged immigrant. So it's like, what are we doing?
They're throwing your people, the people under your classification, Nicki Minaj. They're throwing your people into the pavement, into prison cells, back to their countries, or hopefully they're going back to their countries because we still really don't know if they're sending these people back.
And then America, Oliver, how? Where is the federal judge? Is he paid off already? Is he cool? Like, how is it that it's okay that Nikki being an immigrant, yes, she may be legal, she may have documentation to be here, whatever. How is it that you could shake hands or talk to someone who's not a native of the United States of America, but then you are literally harassing individuals who were born here? Your ICE agents is not, taking no, don't have any type of empathy with individuals who say, I'm a citizen, like, leave me alone. Like, but here we go. You have, so how do you think these people look? Y'all are trolling, actually. They're trolling because they know that Nikki is not a United States citizen. And it's like you got her up here. Meanwhile, other families is being separated and torn apart due to their citizenship. So it's
I
like,
signed.
when
I'm
does the
sorry. Go
federal
ahead.
judge step in to say enough is enough? Like, how could Trump do all this shit and nobody, like nobody's
Because
doing
the
nothing?
majority of the people in the United States, per the last elections, want this. This is what they want. Shout out to 90 people watching us live right now. Shut it live. Let's see if we can get to 100 before we get off. This is what they want. This is exactly what they want.
It's just sick, and I just feel like the Democrats are going to be the oppressed people. Like, they're the oppressed people. We shouldn't be that way, but it's unfortunate. Like, if the health insurance, the all of this stuff that's just happening, the HIV medicines that's being taken away, or the grants, and like. But we could do ballrooms and change Kennedy foundations and add Trump. It's like so much stuff that you guys can do now, but y'all are literally taking away from people being having a right to live life.
Flex, let me ask you this. Are you still going to listen to the music? Are we still streaming the music? Are we going to listen to the music?
Well, Cardi B got me on her team officially. She's been showing a lot of love, so I'm team Cardi. I do like the fact that Nikki did, bring on a couple of my friends, Akbar, Katie got bands, on to the last tour that she did. My boy Burnell from American Idol, she did her big one with the Black culture, even going to see Collison. However, my dear, I think because Cardi did her big one, you mad at that. And you being very passive aggressive, and I feel like that wasn't good for PR, and it was just a slap in the face. It's kind of like those two women that went in the house and took her shit. Like, we seen what we seen, so it's kind of like, yeah, Nikki. I mean, I wasn't gonna pay to go to the concert like that anyway. Nikki
I
don't
went
give a
to the
fuck about me.
concert last year. I went.
Yeah, I mean, she don't give a fuck
Um,
about me.
Here's my thing, right? I am, I was a Barb. I was a Barb. I can't really claim my barbarian card right now because if I claim that, I feel like that is in support of what she is doing, and I am okaying her okaying them. And I will never okay them. I don't care how much I like somebody, how long I've been listening to their music, how long I've been doing this. MAGA, Trump, all them, they gonna have
Yeah,
they say F my people.
yeah,
They throw people who I love and people like them to the ground. People who love me and people who I love, they get their rights taken away.
yeah,
Life is being made hard for them.
yeah.
So as much as I adore the art and the creativity that Miss Minaj has given to the world, I will not and will never, just because she's famous, she may give me opportunities, she could help me. My character and my integrity means too much to me for me to bow that type of way.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't bowing for nobody. On
Mm-hmm.
and no, not no. A
Yeah,
clown
yeah.
I am not. A clown I am
Right,
not, and I will never be.
right. No, for
I'm not
real.
even gonna try to. And it's a lot of famous people, influencers bigger than me, who are trying to maintain their position with Nicki or not say too much in fear
Mm-hmm.
that they may be x'd out and all that. Man, fuck that. What is
Yeah,
right and what is wrong? What do you believe in? What do you know
no,
to be
for
right and
real.
what do you know to be wrong? And stand up in it.
Very true.
And this
I
is
th-
why things like this, what she's doing, is deemed okay
my
because
God.
they see us. Oh, we just gonna okay it because we like her. Cause this our fave. Because she provides some sort of happy escapism for us. So we just gonna okay with it and go with it. No, man. What she is doing and the platforms that she is co-signing is dangerous and detrimental to our community.
Right,
Period.
right,
Point blank.
right.
Now, on the flip side, the same way that the people can still spin R. Kelly, the same way the people can still spin Diddy, the same way that people can still spin Elvis, the same way, Am
Nicki
I
Minaj
necessarily
ain't
gonna stop playing the
Nicki
music? No,
Minaj ain't
I
going
ain't gonna.
nowhere.
I'm not saying I'm gonna stop playing it because I probably
Yeah,
not. Now, right now, I'm not playing it because I'm a little teed off with her,
yeah.
and I don't know what will happen going forward with new music that may be coming out because I'm going to be receiving it a whole lot differently. But do I still hold dear to the memories and the meanings of music past? Yes, Now,
Before
one thing
this,
I would give her, and I'm gonna shut up. One thing I would give
no, you
her
good.
when she went up
And I
there,
know you emotional, so you did it because you was a Barb and this is your girl. You never.
devastated. Baby, when I turned on the thing and I saw her walk out there high fiving that lady, I said, Lord, take me now. Because I can't defend this. I can't defend this. I done tried to squint and defend so many other things. This maybe this. I can't defend this other than she's hurt. She is a hurt woman who's trying whatever she deems to be the
She.
best to maintain her position in her place. She's
It
trying.
was so
This not the way.
freaking. It was so freaking obvious that she had so much passive aggression when she was up there with Erica. And here's the deal: when Nikki said, "I wish that I," come on, class, write it down, could have this moment. Somebody going to finish it for me? I wish that I could have this moment
For life.
for life. I believed her. Even during that time, I believed her. She wants that moment for life. Without going live every day, without being the girl next door, without sitting on Queen Radio, she wants to be on the top of that throne for life. And if you read the history and look up the history, this stuff is going on a lot. Back in the days, they used to just kill unalive people and stuff and do stuff like that back in the days. That's how they,
Guillotine. Poison them.
yes, all of that stuff back in the days, they used to do stuff like that. It's in the Bible. Good. But it's like, it's unfortunate that that's just what people want. They want that moment for life. And it's all about fame, it's all about clout, it's all about power, it's all about respect. That's just what it's about right now. And no, it's not right at
Mm-mm.
all. At all. However, Nicki did not do what Diddy and R. Kelly did. And we went hard for cancellation. Oh, but we going hard for cancellation with Nicki. I'm seeing all type of platforms and people saying, yeah, cancel Nicki. They got to think saying cancel Nicki. I'm like, damn.
But have that same energy for men that's around here touching people when they shouldn't be. Have the same energy for
Yeah.
men that's
These
that's doing this with
pastors,
underage children and
these
passing out.
pastors,
Have
yeah.
that same energy. Have the
Mhm.
same energy now.
It's
Now I'm tearing
because
her up. I'm gonna tell y'all up too. Have the same energy.
It's literally because she went over there with the other people, that's technically
Snoop
not
Dogg,
all
tear him
equal.
up. Cancel Snoop Dogg. What
Snoop
wasn't Snoop
Dogg,
Dogg and all them just performing at the inauguration and all them?
well,
Get
that's
them
a
in
little
here.
different. Inauguration is a little different.
No, it ain't no difference. It ain't no
But but
difference.
for,
If
but
you
for
step your
me,
tail over there with the Republicans and the MAGA and you take a check from them, to me, you are in support of the institution.
oh yes, I know, and it's just so it's like pick a side. It's like, damn, you forced to pick. It's like Bloods or Crib. Because they Bloods and we Crib. I guess we Crib. Because we blue. So is that where Bloods and Crip even come from? Like, because it's so
Make you
Nicki
think,
be
don't
having
it?
on her red hair, Cardi be having on her blue hair. Like, oh, this is just a lie. I can't believe this is what we come to in the world today. And the thing is this, I don't want my success to cause me to be a puppet and a guinea pig for no presidential election either. Like, I get that the Olympics and the president stuff, politics and Olympics is the sports and Olympics is like here. And then you have entertainment down here. So they utilize the individuals and there's levels to that. Because you have you have your Sukis, your up and coming, but then you have your mega pop stars who's just iconic that they want. And who are they? Them people. And I'm not going over there with them people. I would prefer to do what I was told to do, feed the homeless. You know, when they sick, go see them. Like, that's what I want to do. I want to always remain in that posture. I don't ever want to get to a point where my focus is on how big I can get or
What
how
position can I keep?
what position can I keep? How can I keep them from getting to my level? How can I stay up here and they stay down here? Like, that is them people over there's mentality.
Quiet as it's kept, it's we know a couple people like that too. No tea, no shade. It ain't
Yeah,
gonna
it's a
I ain't
lot
gonna
of
get it crunk today.
I know what you're saying and I know how you feel. And it's a lot of because I say the same thing. Why isn't that everybody can't be like Big Sexy? You know, my brother literally took time out of his day to say, Flex, let me show you how. It's some people that told me, Flex, I see you doing this, I see you doing that. But, and you be over there with her, but she ain't showing you how to market yourself. So it's a lot of that stuff that goes, she's showing you the yacht, she's showing you the closet, she's showing you the mansions, but she's not showing you how to market yourself. She wants you to be a worker for her, and that's it. And I don't know who you're referring to, but I know who I'm referring to. And what I'm saying is that's a lot of mega shit going on. That's mega shit. You're supposed to make sure that your employees that you are hiring are soon to be on your level as to where they can open up their own franchise in partnership with you. They should not be just cleaning floors and wiping ass for the rest of their lives. The help. You should not have somebody around you for 5 or 6 years and you haven't leveled them up to be able to at least sit in the same room with you. If they want, and a lot of individuals want that opportunity.
I have somebody on my team. I ain't gonna say their name because what we talk about is our business. But I have somebody
Yeah.
on my team who I always, I'm, I'm gonna say it. I be cussing them out. What are we doing?
Yeah.
You've been around me now for X amount of years, and I haven't
Yeah.
seen this and this and this and this from you. When are you going to do it?
Yeah. 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 But unfortunately, a lot of times, everybody not like that. You are though. You have always been.
It makes me uncomfortable for to
Yeah.
see the stagnation. Use me,
When
don't
I first
abuse me,
came
but
down
use
here,
me.
yeah, when I first came down here, you was helping me with, my
Cause
covers
flex,
that
cause
I
none of
never
this ish
used.
is mine. All this is the Lord's. All of this, my
Yeah.
body, my mind, my talent, my thoughts, my gifts, the things I create, my hands. I don't have any possession over this. I'm a
Yeah.
steward over it, but
Yeah.
all this belongs to him. He gave it to me. All this belongs to him. Who am I to say I can't show or I'm not gonna show or whatever, whatever? You think me not showing somebody is gonna stop God from elevating that person's life? You better get with the program and allow yourself to be used according to his plan.
Yeah. Yeah. No, for sure. Because
We got 100
I
people watching us flex first
I
time.
feel like I
Hey,
love y'all so much. Y'all can see we're only gonna get bigger and bigger, better, better, and eventually we're gonna have guests. We're gonna be in person. Look at me running this shit like it's mine. But listen,
it is.
I
It's hot.
I want y'all, I want y'all to understand that we don't need to be in that place to hate and tear down. We need to come together because listen, they want us back in those fields being the help. That's what it looks like they're wanting. They want us to be the help. And if you don't have the mindset to go out there and hustle, build you some network, build you some followers, get you some people to support your brand and help you help them, I am afraid, sweetheart, you're going to always be working for them people. Because as much as we talk about the Republicans, we still work for them. Oh,
Ooh.
I hate that. As much as we talk about the Republicans, Nicki, Louis Scott, Barbie. See, I don't even know no lyrics like that. We still work for them. And some of y'all will be a sellout if they came to you with that bigger check, and I stand on it. And I just pray, Lord, that this video don't bite me in my ass and I find myself over there.
And you don't be over to give you a MAGA check. Flex, I'm gonna cuss you out.
Oh, y'all
And
better
me
cuss my
too.
ass out if I ever switch teams, because I voted for Kamala. But if I ever switch sides, y'all bring this live, I'm gonna say Flex your big fast and bite on this live. And you said you would never. And look at your ass. You must be broke. Everything they said about your finances and things must be true. You must be trying to get you some pardon over there, Flex. What you got going on? You must trying to get your legal citizenship. You trying to get a key to the United States? What you trying to do?
Yeah.
Um, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
as we
That was a slap in the face for me. That was like, oh my God, y'all don't know how it made me feel. So when with Milan and he saying what he said and I said what I said, I have to take that back with Milan because I get it. Because that didn't feel good. That didn't feel good. Look at her face. Look at my girl face. She don't feel. She know that ain't right. She like, oh shit. They like, oh, she knew. She knew she was going to wake it up over there. She knew it.
make no mistakes about it. We're gonna get out of here. Nicki Minaj is an internet girl. You know, that's
Yeah.
how she came to be Nicki Minaj. She started out on the
Mm-hmm.
internet, gained popularity on MySpace, and just kept going on. And there's something well, excuse me, there's nothing wrong with being an internet girl. Cardi B was an internet girl. T.S. Madison was an internet girl. Fucking Aniva was an internet girl. The list Flex was an internet girl. Oliver's an internet girl. Big Sexy's an internet girl. Silky's an internet girl. You know, there's nothing wrong with being an internet girl and
Yeah.
wanting to keep that momentum going and knowing how to keep that momentum going. My closing statements when it comes to Nicki Minaj are, are it's very disappointing as someone who has not only supported the career but believed in the career,
Yeah.
to see where she has decided to land during this time, especially during a time where her new friends are persecuting the same people that have loved and supported her for years.
Mm-hmm.
I am not going to disrespect her at all for her political views because we live in America where
Mm-hmm.
everyone has the right to believe what they believe. And I wouldn't want anyone to take disagreeing and fast forward that to disrespect just because they don't believe in what I believe in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
However, as someone who, again, still loves the idea of her artistry, I'm not going to be a Barb that just goes along to get along out of fear that she won't retweet me as she has in the past. Nicki Minaj has retweeted me a bunch of times and given me so many amazing moments on the internet as it relates to her. That she won't retweet me or I'm going to be blocked or I won't get called upon or I won't be doing none of that. I don't care about that. You know, what God has for me will be for me and that's just that. And I know it's
Yeah.
greatness. It's greatness. And I don't have
Yeah.
to bend my integrity. I don't have to edit my morals. I don't have to censor my beliefs or my reactions or my feelings just because someone is a mega star who has authored the first the last 15 years of my life. Girl, Jesus. Oh, now listen,
Hey,
Nikki.
Oliver, you are devastated because you even rap like her. And you perform like
Devastated.
her.
Devastated.
You are literally
Devastated.
about, so is it called X Barb?
I don't know what we are. I don't know. I
Because
don't
I
know. I
always
don't know
been
what we are. Cause I still got
Trina.
love for the lady. I just can't get with this what she got going on.
I always was Tina. I'm talking about Tina. Oh shit.
You talking about Trina?
Trina, yeah. What you
Trina,
over there being
Kaya,
super
Jackie
promoter?
O.
Huh?
Trina, Kaya, Jackie O.
Trina, Kaya, Jackie O. And if you want to get technical, we could throw Gazelle to be in it too.
And get it real crunk.
Yeah, but yeah, those was really the girls. And let me tell y'all what we did. We was ready to replace her, but Nicki works. Nicki was talented. Nicki's talented. She's talented, y'all. We can't take away that the girl is talented as hell. And I could give her that
We're not
she's a
talking about
good.
art today. We ain't talking about art. Yes, the
Yeah,
art is
she
fab.
fucked
The art
up.
is fab. The hair is fab. The body's fab.
Yeah,
The life is fab. The
yeah.
career is
She
fab. It's
fucked
all
up.
fab. It's
She
fab. It's fab. It's
everybody ain't
fab.
for you. And this live was
We ain't
dedicated
talking
to
about
know
that.
who your real friends is, because everybody ain't for you. That's what this live was about. Dedicated lets you know who your real friends is, because just like they went in there and they stole their friend's shit while before she was even gone, within 72 hours, before the lady even made it to the funeral hall, they went in there and tried to empty that lady's shit. Let me tell y'all something. Just like Nicki went up there and sat with the mega all these years, you've been paying, you've been going. Some of y'all can't even afford to go to a concert, but you watched it on YouTube. You paid for the subscription for all of her other things, the Queen radios, all of that stuff was our people supporting. Was our people supporting. Yes, she looked out for T.S. Medicine. Yes, she looked out for certain individuals of the culture. But what about what about the poor? You talking about Nigerian Christians. What about these poor black babies that don't know where they're going to go after a while because their mama was on Section 8 for 2, 3 years?
What about the people in your mentions, Nicki Minaj, who have supported you since you've been rapping, who are saying what you are doing now is hurting me, and now they're being blocked. Now they're
And they're being
deemed ops.
blocked.
Now they're not
Is that
now.
really
Oh,
Nicki?
I didn't even notice it. I didn't notice it.
I
The
think they
people,
cloned Nicki, y'all.
or is this who she has always been?
Yes, my girl wants the winning spot. She first off, you got to go to the record. She started off with MC Deb Waka Flocka Mama. What happened with that?
Where
So she's
is
not.
Deb right now? I ain't seen her talk about
She's
Deb in a good little minute. Where Deb at?
exactly. But see, let me tell you something about Deb. Deb is a big disciplinarian. You know, if you know Deb, you know she don't play with nobody. I remember when I first met Deb, she like, hey, you could have been got you a picture. That's what she said. That's so weird. You know, I think that's so weird to me that you wait until I'm about to get in the car and come up and ask me for a picture. Like, what's wrong with you? All this time you just staring. You have too much pride? Well, yeah, you ain't getting no picture. That's what she said when she first met me years ago. So I know they can't take that lady. So what happened? You couldn't take the discipline? You couldn't take the correction? What happened with Deb? She's a real one. And it's
Your camera doing all these zooms be taking me out. Like,
and it's like they zoom right in the moments.
it's
And,
like
and I,
something.
I know hairstylists. Terrence Davidson. Let's talk about it. Terrence Davidson. They did your hair. What happened? It's things that's happening. So now it's all unfolding. Terrence Davidson is the reason why you have these amazing wigs. And y'all actually allegedly, well, it's not alleged, it's true. Y'all actually tried to profit off of him without including him. That's wrong. Your people, the MAGA, it must have been MAGA all this time, tried to profit off of that boy's talent without even not even including him. That's his work. So just using the help, huh? Never really care, huh? The time is now for that. And guess what? Y'all stop being dummies and stop working for people and start working for yourself 2026. Go ahead and get with me and Oliver. We could teach you. We could show you. It's about 10 of y'all on here right
Cause
now.
let me
Go
tell
ahead
you
and stop.
something. Since I
Yeah.
since I closed my computer on a itch, and I'm talking
Yeah.
about working for
Meta
other
just took care of
people.
me for a couple of months. I'm
Baby,
good.
let me tell you something. Working for myself, I've made the most money doing the least amount of work. I am the best
Yes.
employer I've ever had in my life
That's the
working
IRS.
for
They'll tell you.
myself.
Yes. Yes. But I used to be out there passing out people flyers for their salons. Meanwhile, I said, let me change my name and let them know I could do hair too. On the side, I do them. I just can't do it in the salon. That's how I even got into the business because I never let nobody use me.
Like, this is
So
amazing.
this was good. And I'm holding my pee. I gotta go. I'm holding my pee. I've been over here drinking all this water. I'm holding my pee like a racehorse. When I tell you I gotta get up out of here and I got stuff. Oh,
All right, Flex. Jesus. Oh my God, Flex. Thank you
I
again
love
so much.
y'all. And we on
Listen,
up, Oliver.